You can legally drive faster on some state highways and county roads in Iowa, but you might not immediately see a sign that tells you how much faster you can drive. Starting July 1st, the speed limit on Iowa's rural two-lane roads will increase to 60 miles an hour. Right now, the speed limit on those roads is 55. The change impacts some U.S. highways, state-numbered highways, and county roads across Iowa. In Sioux County, we've learned that some of the new speed limit signs won't be up and ready by tomorrow when the new speed limit takes effect, but it will be enforced regardless.
Let's get the news details. KTV's Taylor Decker tells us how this change will impact counties in Northwest Iowa.
Shiny new speed limit signs made it to Sioux County's maintenance shop. Sioux County engineer Joel Sikkema says there's about 50 speed limit signs in Sioux County that crews need to replace.
Our crews are working on installing them, well, as we speak, and that work will continue for the next couple days until we have all the sign replacements made.
They'll start with signs closest to Orange City and spread out across the county, covering 300 miles of paved roads. The Sioux County Engineer's Office and the Sioux County Sheriff's Office are tackling the speed limit change together.
These sorts of changes don't happen very often, right? Because this is a change to the default speed of really all of our paved roads.
If the signs take a little bit of time, we're just going to be consistent that it is 60.
What I did is I highlighted probably the most heavily trafficked county roads.
He's talking about roads like County Road K64 through Orange City. Iowa traffic data shows more than 2,300 vehicles travel that road every day. Enforcement starts July 1st, even if the new signs are not posted.
So even if we don't have all of our signs changed right away, the law says the road is a 60-mile-an-hour speed zone. I felt like it would be better to give people the benefit of the doubt.
The sheriff adds he's not looking to catch anyone off guard.
If you want to drive 55, you're fine. You know, you're not going to get into trouble for driving 5 miles an hour under the speed limit. So we thought it was important just to be all on the same page.
That last sign might be going up later next week, but for now they ask for patience. In Sioux County, Taylor Deckert, KTIV News 4.
Taylor, thanks. And the Iowa DOT says replacing all 1,800 signs statewide will cost about $270,000. And as you see, that work is already underway.